We can just kind of start the episode.
I'm so disoriented.
Because it's Tuesday?
Well, it's Tuesday, and the last time I saw you was like a while ago, but in New York.
I know. Oh, yeah, because we recorded 2 episodes, yeah.
So I just feel like confused.
Don't be confused, because the thing is, the tide comes in and out, you know, like whether we're confused or not. Things keep moving forward, and we kind of just like need to bloom where we're planted type of shit.
And I don't know if you've ever had this feeling, but I've been feeling like I'm in a video game for the past few days in like a bad way, like a little bit like disoriented, like I was saying, and like someone's like playing me in a video game. Like I'm not a real person, but I'm like a video game character. Like things are a little off. Have you ever had that? You just like don't feel like 100%.
I'm getting a little scared because I felt that yesterday.
Like this kind of feels like it is a set, so it's like not, but like a set of a set.
No, I was sitting in my hotel room like, I haven't really like sat here and made a decision in a long time. I've just been like going places and doing things and talking to people, but it's just like.
Oh, so you feel like an NP. What are those called?
NPC.
NPC, feel like an NPC.
Yeah, but I sat there and had to be like, hey, come back.
See,
like,
I feel like I'm a PC, but like I am definitely being played by someone else.
You're being played. I feel like I'm a piece.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I kind of feel like, well, I thought I had serotonin syndrome.
What's that?
I like not what I'm experiencing.
Is it serotonin syndrome?
Serotonin syndrome is something you get like if you just like you have too much serotonin. I think you can like have a seizure or something. Like if you take Molly and you're also taking an antidepressant, because people don't know you can't do that. So I thought I was having serotonin syndrome.
I'm surprised
I'm
surprised more people don't have serotonin syndrome.
I think a lot of people do and don't know.
Just about every person doing Molly is probably on SSRIs.
I don't know if like you always have serotonin syndrome if you do it, but you definitely can.
Do you catch it like a flu?
No, you know the answer to that. It's if you combine drugs.
No, but you said do you always have it or does it like go away? That's what I'm asking.
No, I was saying I don't know if like it's a surefire thing that you would always get it if you take Molly and you're on an SSRI, but you definitely can and do. And a lot of other things. Like for example, I convinced myself I had it because I took a Zofran. And I am on not an SSRI, but an SNRI. And so then it did, there was, when I Googled a drug interaction that could lead to serotonin syndrome. And so I have felt like I have been in a video game ever since, even though that is not a symptom of serotonin syndrome.
You may feel like you're in a video game. CVS kept calling me day in, day out. Yesterday I had like 10 missed calls. I'm like, what could CVS, like, did I leave a prescription? Am I supposed to be taking something? I call them back. They go, it is flu season.
Already?
And I go, all right, thanks.
I guess back to school.
Is CVS calling everybody to let them know about flu season?
Usually they just text.
Am I at risk?
Usually they just text.
Okay. You know what I was listening to on the way here? And
Is it a song?
What comes next may shock you, may not. So I'm on, every now and then I forget about John Mayer, and then all of a sudden I remember John Mayer, okay?
Uh-huh.
So John Mayer's playing, and there's like a lot of like coming of age-esque things, like things of that ilk. It's like, and he was coming of age for years.
I think he still is.
He's still coming of age. John Mayer.
We all are.
I think we're all coming of age.
I love that's what people are realizing now is like we're making coming of age stuff for all ages.
Yeah. Yes. I actually just said that when I watched that movie with Will Arnett.
It's coming of age.
It was coming of age, but he's come of age several times. He's been coming.
Yeah.
And he has come of age, but then you're able to come of age at any age.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
Anyways, John Mayer is perpetually, and thank God for his inability to reach the finish line with his coming of age.
Yeah.
I'm happy he's in the spin cycle because he keeps pumping out this music that like, I'm in high school, I'm busting out of the doors. It's like, you're 48.
Is he?
How old are you? How old is John Mayer?
John Mayer is 48 years old.
Oh, he's 48.
Did you Google that before?
No.
Wow.
John Mayer is 48 years old. Thank you, Siri, stepping up to the plate for the first time
once.
in 1 year. Yeah, he's 48, and he's, like, I appreciate that. And I'm listening to him, and then all of a sudden something comes over me. A song that I haven't heard in a long time.
Waiting on the World to Change?
No, ma'am. I'm going to read it to you because I don't want to mess up the lyrics. I thought that I had everybody on my side, but then I went and blew it all sky high. And now she won't even spare a passing glance. All just because I ripped my pants.
What's happening?
Are you familiar with the
Yeah, obviously.
ballad?
Yeah, from SpongeBob.
Yeah, how come, where's the disconnect for you?
Why are you talking about John Mayer?
That's what led me into remembering this song.
Oh,
It
I
was
thought
like-
you were saying you discovered a John Mayer song. So I'm
No,
confused.
try to stay with me here.
I'm just confused.
John Mayer led me back to scripture.
How did I know? I'm completely missed the
It
link.
only has to make sense to me. Just like nod.
I missed the link.
The
You
link,
said you were listening to John Mayer and you came upon a song.
I remembered a song I hadn't heard in a long time.
Okay, I didn't
was
get
like
that at all.
for me of the same ilk. I mean, I'm explaining it to you.
I didn't get it.
I thought of a song I hadn't heard of in a long time. I mean, it was Ripped My
Everything
Pants.
that you have said for the past 5 minutes would have led me to believe that the song you discovered was a John Mayer
you
song.
don't no you don't have to be like that was like an intuitive connection that you just made, but you could just be like, oh, that was
No, it so didn't make sense to me that I couldn't I didn't even see what happened.
Okay, let's just move forward. So, I was thinking,
Yeah.
because of John Mayer's constant coming of age, okay, let's just move straight on, as if I started the conversation talking about Ripped My Pants, okay?
Yeah, I think that would have helped.
Okay, well, we had a really good conversation about John Mayer, too, so, like, imagine if we hadn't started there. We would have missed that.
I just missed the link.
Okay, so, SpongeBob, too. And I know SpongeBob hasn't come up in a while for us. SpongeBob constantly being relevant to me and his realizations throughout the show. The fact that he had to publicly and shamelessly say, I lost myself and I'm sorry, and then admit he was so wrong through song is just like heroic to me. Do you want to hear the rest of it really quick?
Sure.
When Big Larry came round just to put him down, that made me pissed off at Larry when I reread that this morning. And Larry's pretty innocent otherwise. Larry came around.
Could you give me a brief refresher on like the premise of the episode?
Yeah.
Like he was,
So like,
yeah.
basically he had been over, he ripped his pants. It was very funny. Everyone's like, you're
And
hilarious.
it was an accident the first
You're
time.
hilarious. Yeah. And then he starts
Yeah.
playing it up
Yeah.
at other people's expense.
Yeah.
So other people are now suffering because he wants to expand on this
Right.
joke.
He like pretended to drown.
He pretended to
drown. Yeah.
Someone actually lost their life in the course of this joke. I don't know if you remember, like, they buried somebody who was like, oh, I died. That was, someone passed away.
Yeah. Okay. I'm totally following now.
Which we just skim right past
Yeah.
because SpongeBob was like, so basically
It's a good lesson in this episode.
I mean,
yeah.
it's with a heavy heart he sings his song.
Yeah.
The angel actually of the patron who passed revisited during the song and was like, I want you to know I forgive you.
Which is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
But Larry came around just to put him down. But Larry actually was like the one that humbled him. So put him down. I don't know. That's a little bit narcissistic. But he says SpongeBob turned into a clown. And no girl.
No, Larry did put him down at the beginning of the episode. Larry was like, you ripped your pants, right?
Oh, yeah.
Larry was like making fun of SpongeBob at first.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And then SpongeBob turned into a clown.
Yeah.
But like,
And then he reclaimed the clown.
the clown was positive
But it's
connotation.
too hard.
Until it was.
Until it was.
He clowned too hard.
And we've all been guilty of that.
He jester maxed.
Yeah. He
too
did.
close to
He
the
did.
sun. But no girl ever wants to dance with the fool who went and ripped his pants. At that point, now ripped his pants could be a larger statement, maybe.
This is when he was still living in the shame before he reclaimed.
Well, he's like trying to be like, no, remember when you guys thought this was so funny when I ripped my pants?
No, he's still living in the shame in this moment because he's like, no girl would ever want to dance with someone who ripped their pants.
Yeah, I think that was after the realization. But like, remember when he's fighting this uphill battle trying to be like, no, you guys thought this was funny. Look, I'll do it bigger. I'll do it bigger. And they're like, no, we moved on.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
I know I shouldn't mope around. I shouldn't. Oh. I know I shouldn't mope around. I shouldn't curse, but the pain feels so much worse.
It's so good.
Because winding up with no one is a lot less fun. Ready? Then a burn from the sun or sand in your buns.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of, and then it. Now I learned a lesson I won't soon forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself. Don't miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants.
Yeah, that's so good.
That's a tale as old as time.
It's really good.
Wow. Anyways, so that was what I was up to on my drive this morning, which was nice.
Thank you for bringing that to the pod this morning.
To a head.
Yeah.
Of course.
Always nice to unpack.
I'm happy to.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of shit since I last saw you.
The only thing I have to talk about today, for the most part, unless I do several rants, which like I'm planning to do, is close some loops from the last time we talked, and then talk about TV and film. Okay,
well, do you want to start with closing loops? Oh, I do have something to tell you that is just like something that happened.
Do something that happened.
Okay, well, we can start with something that happened, and then move into closing loops, and then do TV. But for whatever reason, like since I've been back in LA, I've been really struggling at the pace at which people have been walking. Because something that would surprise a lot of people about me is that I'm a really fast walker. When I'm just like going to somewhere, like I have no patience.
And you're always on an elevated clog too, which is crazy.
I'm always in an elevated clog.
How do you not get Charlie horses in your elevated clogs with the speed that you walk?
Well, when I'm like walking, like I usually like my walking destination is usually the Grove, and I'm usually.
Are you eating potassium? Because you're not drinking water, so I don't know how you're not cramping up.
No, I'm not. I always am like I'm always nauseous.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah.
But people have been walking so slowly, and like the way that I get to the Grove is kind of just like a one sidewalk situation. So like if I want to pass them, like I have to like go into a busy street and pass. So it's like not always possible. So people have been walking so slowly in front of me, and it's been pissing me off so much. And one guy that I was stuck behind the other day, I guess he didn't realize that there was someone behind him.
You cough.
Or he did. He had earphones in. He was applying chapstick and then went to store the chapstick, not in his pockets, Connor, in his crack. In his butt crack. He reached behind him. He had pockets, but no. He reached behind him and put the chapstick, slid it into his butt crack for storage purposes.
Okay, let's walk a mile in his shoes at his pace.
I don't want to.
Let's walk a mile in his shoes. I want to say, maybe, say you're back in Boston and it's January, okay?
Okay.
Your chapstick's frozen every time you pull it out of your purse.
So it was 90.
It's 95 here, so like I can't use the maybe he's hot pocketing it.
So it was 90. Do you think I would say like is he trying to keep it cool? But no, that would be a hotter place.
Yeah,
than
I don't
your
think
pocket.
the crack would...
hotter. And the thing about his crack is that it was already on display for me like before.
He put the that was my next question was
And I don't think he was like someone who was like experiencing some sort of mental health crisis. I don't think it was that.
Yeah.
It was just like that's where he put his chapstick, and that's like where he keeps his chapstick. And like when he needs his chapstick again, that's where he will go get it from. So.
What kind of chapstick?
It was an Aquaphor.
The ball? Oh no, that's EOS.
No, it was like the kind you twist up.
So it was like a little.
It was a little chapstick, yeah.
And
like the size of a lipstick. Like
I have a follow up.
Yeah.
Was it on display? Could you see the tip?
Nope.
So he put it all the way down in there? Oh, so this is some sort of sexual deviant.
Do you think?
Yeah. And not only that, an exhibitionist. Because there's no way that
he wasn't wearing underwear.
Yeah, I know. my brother in Christ. But I'm not storing things back there. You know,
Like-
that's someone who truly has pockets, has options, chose to do that, knowing they're in public, knowing they're on a public sidewalk.
And this is a situation where I out loud said no.
No.
He didn't hear me because, again, he did have earphones in. But as he was sliding the chapstick and news crack, I said no.
Let me try to do devil's advocate.
Try.
I know, I'm going to try.
Try.
Maybe this is someone who has maybe like a bit of muscle memory. Maybe they've been incarcerated and they're used to having to hide things like a chapstick that would be considered a luxury in prison or in jail. And maybe that's just like something that was second nature.
That's the best argument that I've heard so far. And it's one of the only you could make. Or maybe he grew up with a lot of siblings and like he really... Hey guys, we want to take a break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, GU. I feel like the older I get, the more I notice little changes in my skin. My skin can look duller, the texture is more noticeable, and I'm definitely paying more attention to keeping it hydrated and looking bright. That's why I started using GU skincare, spelled Jiyu and pronounced GU, and I've been loving how easy it is to work into my routine.
GU is a Korean skincare brand known for their rejuvenation toner pads. These are basically an entire Korean skincare routine packed into a single swipe. Each pad is saturated with 8 clinically backed Korean skincare actives and is designed to help brighten, hydrate, soothe, and address signs of aging. They can also help with the appearance of dark spots, acne scars, hyperpigmentation, discoloration, fine lines, and wrinkles. Oh, it's you. GU.
Yeah.
They sit next to the sink and then you're like, I could do one more through, and then you finish with the little toner pads, and it's like you feel hydrated, you feel clean. You know how I have that wash my hands thing before bed? This is kind of the same thing, but for my face.
The pads have ingredients like snail mucin for hydration and glow. It's not funny, it's a real ingredient. Peptides to support firmer looking skin, and niacinamide to help visibly brighten and even out the skin. I love that I'm getting all of those ingredients in one really simple step instead of having to layer a million different products. If you're trying GU for the first time, I'd go with the Glow Up Bundle. It includes GU's best-selling toning polish pads and their moisturizer with NAD+.
Oh.
So it's an easy way to experience more of the GU routine while getting the best overall value. GU is also dermatologist tested and has a 90-day money-back guarantee.
I didn't know it had an NAD+.
Yeah.
That's huge for me.
Yeah.
For a limited time, GU is having a crazy deal for our listeners. Their Glow Up Bundle is already up to 45% off right now, and our listeners can get an additional 20% off. That's 65% off. Plus free shipping with code BNC at JIYUskin.com. That's JIYUskin.com, and use code BNC for an additional 20% off. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them, so please support our show and tell them our show sent you. Hey y'all, I want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, GOODLES. Lately, we've been reaching for the same thing for lunch and dinner, GOODLES.
We always do.
GOODLES tastes just like mac and cheese, and the mac and cheese that we know and love. You guys, get in close to me. Remember that mac and cheese that we know and love? Mm-hmm. GOODLES has it. But it's packed with protein and nutrients. And they're single-serve microwavable cups. You love that stuff?
I do. The easier the better for me.
Yes. They're perfect for busy schedules, especially while I'm traveling and moving.
Yeah. You know how much I love ease, and that's just what GOODLES is able to provide me. If I'm running late between meetings,
Hop off, Katie.
recordings, or just realize I forgot to eat, I can throw one in the microwave with water and just have something warm and satisfying in just a few minutes. You know I love the Chetty Mac. It's so creamy, so cheesy. I don't have to add milk or butter, so it's super easy to whip up. Could you imagine if I had to add milk or butter?
Those are steps that are not willing or able.
No.
The 3 flavors of GOODLES mac and cheese cups have 10 plus grams of protein plus fiber with prebiotics. Guess what? Vitamins and minerals as well from real plant sources. And the box version comes in even more flavors, including vegan and gluten-free options. It's also a low glycemic index food, which means it provides a steady energy instead of a carb crash. And on top of that, it's kosher and Clean Label Purity Award certified.
Do what we did. Get yourself some GOODLES. We know you'll love them too. Pick up GOODLES on your next shopping trip. It's available nationwide at Target and Walmart, plus many other major grocery stores and retailers.
Nice.
And don't forget the single-serve cups. He had to keep his treasures close to his chest and his person, or else it would be taken from him. So it could be a situation where he was either in prison or grew up with people who took from
limited resources.
Yeah.
Yeah. That feels better, right? That feels better than thinking he put it into his butt.
No, he did put it into his butt.
I mean,
regardless.
into his person. I'm sorry.
He didn't like stick it up his.
Well, we don't know what he's doing
I don't know what he's doing when he's not on
behind
the
his
sidewalk.
drawers. Yeah, but
it was like a coin purse.
was he wearing jeans or shorts?
No, I think it was just short.
Cool. Okay, I'm feeling more comfortable with this already.
Really?
Yeah. It's so hot out. Everyone listening that is not in LA or South, that the idea of slipping a piece of plastic into my crack is like unimaginable. First of all, it wouldn't stay because I'm soaking wet as soon as I step out. It is a heat that is like so
Depressing.
still and being magnified upward from the concrete that he must have been clinching. What
I here's something else I'll say about this thing.
yeah.
Like there was a lot of cheek.
Got it.
So it was like, I don't think it would, like the way that he was built, like I honestly
bubble
don't think
baths?
the chapstick would
Those-
go anywhere.
Those are my
Yeah.
pickles.
It was
My car
genuinely,
keys.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Huh.
so something else, he could have had holes at the bottom of his pockets
Yeah,
and the chapstick could have slipped out.
sure.
I don't know, but like this was like over a week ago, so it stayed with me.
That has staying power.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for, I'm serious. Thank you for sharing that. And that was fun to theorize
Yeah.
about what's happening.
Happy to.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the shorts.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special. Okay, hard to follow up.
Anything like that happen to you?
Stuff like that happens to me all the time that
I
like it
know.
is literally the norm. So I don't necessarily pay that
Caught
much
my
attention.
attention.
Yeah, though that's like, yeah. That's novel.
Oh, and imagine having to still walk behind him, knowing.
You didn't switch sides?
No, well at that point I was like, I'm in it. There's no other side.
Oh, because it's
It
the
was
one
just, like,
sidewalk.
single file. And we were pretty much at the Grove. I wonder where he was going. Sephora?
I mean, he could make out like a bandit in Sephora.
What am I thinking of? Where just like something like drops out of someone's person. Like, because for example, like imagine he's like getting a spray tan and the chapstick just drops out of his person. What am I thinking of where something did just like drop out of someone?
There's an
Like a
episode of
show or a movie
Always Sunny that like, but you haven't seen that.
or something just fell out. Come back to me. Just come back to me.
I don't know. Nothing's coming right to mind.
Yeah. Okay, that's that.
Okay, we'll think about it. Well, I'm in town because we have a new baby now.
Congratulations.
Cousin Logan had another baby.
She's so cute.
She is cute. I don't even like
Do you
the
like
orange.
her?
Yeah. She's very active. It was making me nervous.
Like in what way?
Like, kept like kind of opening. I don't think she like opens her eyes. So like, cousin had a new baby 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, whatever. Brand new this week, not a week old. And it's like fully a baby, like little animatronic being. And just like really active and like,
Yeah. Like pterodactyl.
and I'm like, are you good? Like, is that normal breathing? I could not. Goodness, I could not. I wouldn't be able to sleep ever again. 'Cause I'd be like, is that normal?
I
How
don't
do you know that
you
everything's
relax
normal?
with a baby.
You know what? Good use of AI. Like, there should be an AI monitor that is like, this is all normal, like a green thing that's like, everything's still normal. Like, I guess you don't want a camera on your baby, but like, how do you ever sleep? I would need like eyes monitoring the baby 24/7 and not like monitoring it, but also like diagnosing it
know.
as healthy, like positive feedback, positive feedback, positive feedback. Weird breathing, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't understand how I would ever have a kid,
And then
especially because I know how I am with my cats.
That one thing that I learned that was out of nowhere that blew my mind was the hair getting stuck around baby's toes. And it like,
I told you that, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hair can get stuck, like your hair, a piece of my hair,
Yes.
which is not that long, could get stuck. Laundry, whatever you're doing for the baby, could get stuck around its toe. They're screaming. You don't know why they're screaming. piece of
they
your
probably won't even feel it.
a piece of your hair can wrap around and cut off the circulation of a baby's toe.
And I forget if can they die or they would just need their toe amputated.
You would lose a toe. Yeah, I don't think you die.
But I saw a TikTok, like you should check your baby's toes.
I was staring at the toes.
Yeah, check your baby's toes.
She's huge toes. Like she has huge feet.
Aw.
She's gonna be so tall. She was 9 pounds.
That's like hard to think about. Yeah. So
Logan said the doc. Well, I don't know how much I can share, but like,
I talked to her too. She had like a rough birthing experience.
she said the doctor was like on her stomach,
Punched her stomach.
and the nurse said that was barbaric. That was what the nurse shared with her.
Whoa.
Yeah. She
That's
said
really
the nurse.
scary.
The nurse said that she had to walk out for a second because it was like, I was like, huh.
I asked her, like, I was like, why didn't you just get a C-section? Because, like, for me, like, if I'm in labor for, like, more than an hour, I'm like, just cut it out. Like, that's how I assume I would be just based off of how I get when I'm remotely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So it's like, and she was like, well, that's, like, a major surgery that I, like, didn't want. And, like, that's, like, pretty big to be able to, like, stick to that while you're in so much pain, you know? I think. Like, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah. She's been very, very real. Like, I honestly wish she had a bigger platform for pregnant women because she said, I hate being pregnant. There's no magic about it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'll never do this again. Second baby.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know how many people feel that
It's
way.
nice
but
to get
like,
all perspective.
Yeah. She was like, there's no magic to pregnancy. I'm miserable. I hate it. But
It is like that for some people.
yeah.
I don't imagine if I'm to ever get pregnant, I don't imagine
To be a
that
walk
being
in the
positive
park?
experience
Yeah.
for me. Yeah. As someone who can't like deal with any sort of physical discomfort.
Imagine you have twins.
I don't think that would be like a possibility because I'm like so short.
But you would have the genetics to keep them short and tiny in your body too.
I wonder. I was a normal sized baby.
Yeah, Well, you wouldn't be a miniature baby.
You just said I would have the genetics to keep them small in my body, and I'm saying
mean,
like,
your
I was
body's
normal in my mom's body.
I'm speaking from no experience. I'm like, your body knows. Like, I can't have a grown adult. Ugh.
Did you think I thought I was going to have two grown adult
No,
twins
you're just
in
not
my
going to have a
body?
9-pound baby, I don't think. Like Logan.
I don't think I could have two 6-pound ones. Or 7. 6, 7.
Yeah, I'm not saying you will.
No, I don't. Twins don't. I
Let's
don't
do a
think there's any
poly
twins in
market
my
bet
family.
on the weight of Brooke's twins that she hasn't had
I don't
yet.
even want to.
My shirt is... Imagine the scratches.
Connor walked into the studio this morning with his shirt like completely like unbuttoned, like very long V. Wait, are you still doing very long V?
No,
You've buttoned like 2 buttons.
I don't have my rack out.
That's still like a big solid V that you're doing.
It is unimaginably hot.
Why are you wearing jeans and a flannel?
This is just what I brought on my trip.
I have not. I can only tolerate like very thin tank tops right now.
I'm in AC, walk out, car, AC, walk out, in AC.
I thought you were saying NAC, like the
NAD?
ingredient in something.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you're in AC?
I'm in the air conditioning. Yeah.
Got it.
The other clothes I've gotten. So we were just talking about Fabletics as a sponsor today. I went and like I haven't gotten new like workout clothes in a long time. And I went and got some workout. I went to like a couple stores. Men's like workout gear is hard to come across, you know, and I haven't bought new. I wear the same stuff that I've had since genuinely like college. Even some socks I have had since college. And so I haven't really like done that. And I was like at the mall and I was like, I'm going to go to like a Viore, Lululemon.
What mall did you go to?
Century City. I love
Really?
Century City. Do you not like Century City?
I haven't been in forever.
Oh, it's
They have a
awesome.
new store of just squishy stuff. Keep going.
I'm aware of the butter.
Yeah, I want to go there.
It's really cool. They have a little kiosk at the Grove you could go to. They have all the same stuff.
Connor. Oh, I know. But I'm saying this is a huge venue, like open room of all the squishy things you could ever want.
I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about. But I'm going to these places and
By the way, the Nitos at the Grove are fake. In case you're trying to get like a real, true Nito.
I don't know why Nitos genuinely, Brooke, they piss me off.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think there's better squishes.
Yeah. When you bring Nitos into AC, they get too hard.
The Nitos with the Grove are so soft.
Because it's freaking 100 degrees out.
Well, no, it's fake. They're fake.
It's hot out.
Connor,
They're soft because they're melting.
I purchased a Nito from the Grove in a perfectly normal temperature, and it's so malleable in my hand. It should not be malleable in my hand. What did you just get in your mouth?
I guess nothing.
Okay, sorry. Keep going about your workout clothes.
Okay. So I went in. I don't know. I guess because I haven't been in buying stuff for a long time. When did like a shirt and some shorts become $200?
Forever ago.
If I would have been
Where'd you go?
Viore,
Yeah.
Lululemon, all these. Where else did I go? Aloe. Aloe is the worst of the three.
I've been rejected from Aloe Gym in a similar way that I've been rejected from Raya.
I just like am confused. If I would have been paying attention, you want to know what I would use my platform for? No, that would not have happened on my watch if I was 1, posting TikToks ever, and 2, buying any workout clothes. Who let that happen? What are we doing? And then I go in, I forget which store, and I was like, hi, do you have any shirts at this athletic wear store? Do you have any shirts? They go, maybe check behind the jeans. Jeans? Why are you making... Are they workout jeans? Are they jeans I'd wear on the treadmill? No, they're jeans. They're denim. Why did you diverge from the path that you were on? Why are athletic clothes companies making jeans and jackets and stay in your lane? We support you. We brought you here. Don't leave us. They didn't have any workout shirts. They have jeans and like blazers. It's like how all of the like the seltzers, then they're like, we're putting alcohol in them. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then like White Claw's like, we're taking the alcohol out of it. I'm like, why don't you guys everyone just do their one thing?
I get that, Connor. And I'm sorry.
It just it upsets me. And then and then I look up at a billboard and I see like Kylie Jenner modeling sweatpants and it's Kai. And I'm like, how are you doing that makeup? The hydration drink. How are you doing?
That's
How is that? Why is everyone doing so much?
That's why you need to shop online.
I know, but why doesn't... I just wish that every company did their thing.
I know.
I wish every celebrity had their thing. I wish everyone's doing too much. Everyone needs to stop working so hard. I'm serious. Like, everyone just do their one thing. Be a singer. Make an energy drink. Good. That you're a singer with an energy drink. Don't need to add alcohol to it. That's Four Loko. That exists. Everything already exists.
I hear you.
Except the cloud popcorn with the protein.
You like
I
that?
do like
Okay, except Chloe, if you hear me, keep that going.
I do actually like that.
I haven't had it.
It tastes exactly like the skinny pop, the white cheddar skinny pop.
Yeah.
But then they also made a sweet one.
Ooh.
It's like cotton candy flavored.
Oh, I was thinking
It's
more
good.
like
It's good.
caramely. But
It's really good. I just I was really mind blown that I walk in and I'm getting 2 pieces and I went to check out and they're like $178 and I was like, no, I'm just getting the one shirt.
you can't get a piece of athleisure in any of these stores that's less than $70.
Why are we not in the streets genuinely pickpocketing? Wait, picketing. What is it?
Like picketing?
Why are we pickpocketing people?
Yeah.
So we can afford these clothes. No, why aren't we picketing?
No.
How have we let this happen?
Protesting? It's bad. Yeah, I totally am in.
How is everyone wearing these clothes? I'm seriously confused.
It's. I think that people aren't going to like Aloe and Lulu. Fabletics is really well priced, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just like
Old Navy's got good stuff.
Abercrombie is good stuff.
Yeah. So you heard it here first.
I know. Like
Life hack: don't shop it.
By the way, like that was me being so real and raw, and I probably could have worked with some of those companies in the future at some point. And I just threw it all down the drain.
Good for you.
And I'm
'Cause
willing.
if you stand for nothing.
You fall for everything, Aaron Burr.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Man, that felt good to get off my chest.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. I had something else. Oh.
What?
I don't think you're going to think. This is going to be like another thing I like put out there and you're going to be like, okay.
Try me.
No, I don't want to now. Okay, well. So I like have been getting a lot of groceries. I've been really good with the groceries. I told you in this new apartment like that I love. And I'm going to also talk about one other thing about the new apartment. I've gotten a bunch of groceries. I'm cooking a lot. I'm like, it's so, when you get the right ingredients for the right stuff, and I'm not cooking anything brilliant, but like anything is already like prepackaged, pre-portioned, whatever. Or I go get like the like microwavable rice packets and then you get like a protein and then you put an avocado in it. And like that's the extent. But I've been doing it. It's like genuinely like slot bowls, which is what I always make. And I saw this TikTok of this girl that was like, I think she was doing an internship or something. And she like texted her like college friend group. And she made like the most disgusting looking salad, which like I am on her side. Sometimes you make like the most delicious thing and it literally looks like you threw up into a bowl. She made it and like Snapchatted her friends and was like, okay, go off, Katie. Like it's like this disgusting throw up bowl.
Yeah.
And her friends for like years and years and years were like, ew, that looks like the go off Katie salad. And literally like in my apartment when I make these disgusting bowls, I always go to myself and go off, Katie.
Hey guys, we want to take a break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Fabletics. Does anyone else still get that back to school shopping feeling once summer starts winding down? Something about this time of year always makes me want to refresh my closet and get back into a routine. The only challenge is figuring out what to wear when it's 85 degrees outside but freezing inside. Yeah. So I've been reaching for lightweight layering pieces lately. That's one of the reasons I love shopping at Fabletics. They have so many pieces that are perfect for this in-between season. And if you're new to Fabletics, becoming a VIP unlocks major savings on your first purchase, which makes refreshing your wardrobe a whole lot more affordable.
They do have men's stuff too. I know. I'm just gonna tell you right now. When I signed up as a VIP, I got 70 to 80% off everything, which made it easy to stock up on matching sets, which I love. Everyday basics and lightweight layering pieces without spending a fortune. I want to jump into this as well. I'm gonna jump into this more in the episode. We'll see when this ad comes out in the episode. But you've either heard me go on my rant or this is just nailing it home, whatever the saying is. The quality honestly impressed me as well. Everything feels soft, comfortable, and made to last with that premium activewear feel you'd expect from much pricier brands. Since I've been in LA, throwing on a lightweight jacket is something I love. You have to bring a layer with you. No matter how hot it is during the day, when that sun goes down, we'll be moving. When that sun goes down, we'll be grooving. Walking on the beach in those chilly mornings, you do need something light, and something light from Fabletics is perfect.
Shop now at fabletics.com/BNC to get 70 to 80% off everything when you sign up as a new VIP. Take a quick style quiz and be sure to select BNC when prompted to unlock this offer. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Again, that's fabletics.com/BNC for 70 to 80% off everything as a new VIP.
Guys, I have to thank someone special in my life today for sponsoring this episode. It's Warby Parker. By the grace of God, every time we have a Warby Parker ad spot, I'm wearing my Warby Parkers. Buying glasses used to feel way more complicated than it needed to be. Every time I started looking for new frames, I'd end up with 20 tabs open. I'm trying to compare prices and styles and look at reviews, and somehow I'd still have no idea what was actually going to look good on my face. That's why I've become such a fan of Warby Parker. They make the whole process so much easier.
One of my favorite features of Warby Parker is their virtual try-on, because you guys know if I don't have to leave my house, then I'm not going to. So I really appreciate Warby helping me out there.
Thanks.
You can use your phone to see how different frames look on your face in real time before you buy them. It sounds simple, but it's one of those things that completely changes the experience.
You guys know I love wearing my Warby Parkers on the pod. I have them on right now. The style feels modern. They're comfortable enough to wear all day, and they genuinely look and feel premium. I have 2 of these, maybe 3. I've gotten a bunch of compliments on them too, which is always really nice. What really surprised me is the quality for the price. So Warby Parker's prescription glasses start at just $95. You don't have to choose between looking good and staying within budget.
And they're not just a glasses company. They also offer contacts, online eye exams, and sunglasses. So pretty much everything you need for happier eyes all in one place. Plus, if you're someone who likes seeing things in person, they have more than 300 retail stores across the U.S.
Right now, buy 1 pair of glasses and get 20% off any additional pairs at warbyparker.com/BNC. That's 20% off any additional pairs when you purchase 1 pair at warbyparker.com/BNC. I feel like everyone I meet lately is trying to be smarter with money, myself included. Cashback here, coupons and points there. But why does it take so much effort?
We all just want to make our money work a little harder.
I totally agree, Connor. I love a good deal, but if I actually have to hunt for one or go out of my way to activate a coupon, I've already checked out.
Yeah, well, Brooke, I think I found one you'll actually like. Prime for young adults. It's actually pretty genius. It's a Prime membership for 18 to 24-year-olds that actually makes Prime feel like it's built for you.
All right, you've got my attention, Connor. But what's the catch?
What if I told you there isn't one? I'm talking about 5% cash back on eligible purchases in categories like beauty, apparel, electronics, PCs, and health and personal care.
You're telling me this whole time I could have been getting rewarded for the purchases I already make? And with no catch?
Exactly. You're not changing your shopping habits. You just get rewarded for them. And the best part, the cashback is automatic. No coupons, no activation, no extra steps.
Now that's the kind of reward I can get behind. No extra work, just getting rewarded for the life I'm already living. Talking about Prime for young adults, 5% cash back, 100% made for you.
I'm talking about that. If you're between 18 and 24, check out Prime for young adults and start earning cash back on the purchases you're already making. Prime for young adults is only available for 18 to 24-year-olds. Terms apply.
Aw, I think that's sweet.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because it like only has to make sense to you.
Exactly.
The go off Katie salad. I'm like, that is so funny.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, that makes me feel like a warmth in my heart for that friend group. Like
No,
having
they
that.
they said that I want to. I'll show it to you after. But like, it literally has come up. They search. You know when people like search the like inside joke in their camera roll and they have it screenshotted like 40 times.
Yes,
It's so funny.
I love that.
But like it is like a very humbling thing to be like, I really want to send this to like my friends, but like it's really nothing to write home about.
I wish I could explain this one go off Katie moment that involves Tristan.
Try.
It's like it's not going to be interpreted the right way.
Just like only give us what we need.
Well, I can't say what he said because it's like it's just basically we were at a bar and we were in line for the bathroom and Tristan turned to these two young women in front of him and said something, which like if you know Tristan, like it's totally fine to say. But if you don't know Tristan and you are being approached by a man at a bar, it was really like could be really scary, like and not okay. And Tristan just like didn't even think about the fact that these girls didn't know him and that he's like presents as a man to some, you know.
Didn't he try to go into the bathroom or something?
Oh no, that was a completely different time when a bouncer wasn't letting him in with us into the women's room and he started sobbing. That was a different time.
I remember that.
But it's just something that he said to these young women in front of us that comes back time and time and time again.
Can you just tell me and we'll cut it?
Yeah, I have a gun in my purse.
You can say that. You can say that.
Can't.
You can.
I can't.
Brooke, that's funny. I'll say it.
I can tell you that he said that he had something in his purse.
He had a gun in his purse.
No, you can't say that.
You can.
You can't say that he had a gun in his
You
purse.
can.
You can't.
I'm like, how come you don't
like
trust me?
What do you mean?
We 100% can.
I feel like
no one's
people
getting
are
canceled
gonna
for saying that.
It's not like a thing about canceled, but you just like really can't go up to two women and say, I have a gun in my purse.
No, and he learned his lesson in real time.
I forget why. Like something had happened earlier about a gun.
No, it was that inside joke. It was like that thing.
Someone was talking about a gun, and then Tristan was like, it just like he literally like has like he just says whatever's on his mind. So imagine going up to the two women in front of you and just saying, I have a gun in my purse.
100%. That's something that like would slip out after like 2 martinis, you know, and then you're like, you feel it leaving your mouth, and you're like, come back, you know.
I feel like Tristan's like gonna be upset that I.
Well, we can cut it and we can text him after. It's fine. I'll text him right now. So
call him.
Call Tristan Watson. He's probably working.
Yeah, but if we say he has a gun in his purse, I want to tell the story better.
I'm telling you, it's fine.
Hi, this is Tristan Watson.
He's in a
He's
meeting.
working.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just tell the story well, and then if we have to cut it, we'll cut it. It's funny. I mean, it doesn't matter. So, like, what was the outcome of that?
The outcome is like everyone's always like, I have a gun in my purse.
Oh, he's calling back. Hey, Tristan.
I feel horrible. I hung up on you.
You don't even worry about it. You actually rejected my call. So Brooke and I are talking about we're on the podcast. We're recording.
cute.
Yeah. We're talking about that time that you approached the two women in the line for the bathroom and shared that you had something on your person.
Do you think we can say that?
100% we can do that. It's literally like, I would be worried if we couldn't say that. Like, that's hilarious. But like,
I don't remember the context as to why
There
I
wasn't
said that.
any, Trish.
it was like a long
Someone was talking about like guns earlier, and like you just were like, "Ooh, gun just came into my mind. Let me turn the two women in
I have
front of
a
me and
gun
say,
in
I
my
have a gun
purse."
in my purse." Because you did have a purse on.
But I had a very small red handbasket. And
Right.
You can't fit. You could fit maybe a stick of gum in there. So like I didn't think there was like an actual like that someone would think that like looking back at it, I wouldn't have said that I had a gun in my handbasket.
Of course.
What?
I
Wait,
think I
what?
said it.
What was the outcome of what was the outcome of that?
It was tough.
They were obviously like, don't say that. And I was like, okay, yeah, no, like totally valid. Like that makes
Yeah.
total sense to not say that in a public bar.
Right.
And I felt really guilty about the situation and I felt horrible.
Didn't you go?
and,
Didn't you go home?
I should have.
No, we didn't.
But I think I ended up having a nice conversation with those young ladies.
Yeah.
It was
and
hard to watch them
we
being like,
ended
"You
up-
really can't say that," and
Sure.
Tristan was like, "I totally understand."
That's one of the. That's just. That is one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So
just like,
don't say that.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't.
Yeah. At a
And
bar,
so I-
like that happens.
Well, it was in the line for the bathroom. Oh, maybe I don't know why. Why was that? If I think of it, I'll ponder through. We could add a little footnote in the podcast as to why I thought I could say that, but it wasn't in a threatening way.
No.
no, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like everyone who knows
I have a
you
gun in my purse.
knows
Yeah.
it's not. I've got a gun in my purse and I'm going to use
I'm
it.
not
It's I have a
like the
gun in my
Hamburglar.
handbag.
I'm just like,
I have a gun in my
I have a gun in my
handbasket.
handbasket. That's a Lana Del Rey
Sometimes
song.
we forget not everyone knows us, and so a man approaching you at a bar saying "I have a gun" is not always like "haha."
Okay, but like I had a red sweater and like flare pants and a red handbag kitten tote, so like I don't think like, they would think any harm, but like I didn't think, but
Well-
you never know. So
Sometimes, like when you're approaching a bar and someone says "I have a gun," like your eye doesn't go right to the flare.
you say it like I
and the
said it like
handbasket it
that.
goes
I
to
didn't-
"Oh, there's a gun."
I know. Brooke is
didn't walk
villainizing you for saying you have a firearm.
I'm
Yeah, but
not.
She did it. She did. I didn't walk up and say like I have a gun. It was like more.
What do you think you
I did
did?
Every time you say the story, it sounds like I walked up and threatened these young women like for all their belongings. Like I didn't do that.
You
It's
turned.
very different.
It was me and you and Kat in line talking, and then you turned around to these two young women and said, "I have a gun in my purse."
I did.
What do you think you did?
I don't think I said it like that.
Well, how do you think you said it?
I don't know now.
I'm
Now
telling you, I was there.
we had a good laugh, didn't we? And,
Sure,
I hope those girls are okay. I'm sure they probably see me somewhere and think that guy came up to me.
I think what it was is there was a moment, like a literal 1 moment of silence in our conversation with you and Kat, which like at the time, like you weren't comfortable with. And so you were kind of just like antsy. I have a gun in my purse, So that's
exactly
what, like,
what
and
you
now
always
that's
say.
something we'll say, like if there's like a dull moment, like I have a gun.
We all have been in that.
Yeah.
In his shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying like, I don't know, say something.
I know. Just
And
like make conversation.
Make conversation and make everyone feel comfortable. Yet I made
I want
probably
to
the
make
most
everyone feel at home and at ease and comfortable. Yeah.
finally at peace.
Finally.
Okay.
So-
Well, thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah, I did-
Yeah.
There's her
really,
truth, there's your truth, and then there's the truth, which is probably what those girls experience.
Yeah. I would
Young
love to get that
woman's
on the
truth.
pod.
Well, okay. Well, we'll love you.
Love you,
Love
man.
you. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Oh, that was funny.
I just keep thinking about it through their perspective, and I'm like, that like sucks. That there was like a real moment where like a man approached them at a bar and said, "I have a gun." Like that was their reality for a minute.
Yeah.
Before it kind of like Tristan was revealed as the person that he is. Scary for a minute.
For a moment.
For a
in
moment
time, yeah.
until it's flared flared jeans and
Until
red
it's-
hand
yeah.
basket.
So it's disco time.
Yeah. So
Ooh, that's funny to me. It being Tristan makes it really, really, really funny.
I know. But if you don't like know Tristan and his heart, like it could be taken the wrong way. I wouldn't want anyone to ever think that like Tristan would threaten
Right.
women.
No.
He just like has to say what's anything that pops into his head. And unfortunately, that's what popped into his head in the moment. And like there were 2 unsuspecting victims in front of us.
Don't call them victims.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, we'll move right ahead. That is
Anyway,
funny.
that's what was why
The
did
go off Katie
go off
salad.
Salad. Yeah.
We got to the guns. I'll close my loop finally.
Oh, good.
No, wait. The other thing about my apartment, which is why we were talking about the salad, which is how we got to guns, which is crazy. I got an organizer.
I
That
need
like
her.
all the influencers in New York like consider it done. It's like I'm not there right now, but she did a walkthrough I think yesterday while I was out of town. And
Do they have that in LA?
they have something similar in LA. I'll look it up.
Please.
Or I'll text her. But she's doing they find organizing solutions based on like what you have, like what areas you have in your apartment. Like I have above my fridge, I have cabinets that I won't be able to reach, but that's great for my winter jackets. You know, like, so she'll be like, we need drawers or like plastic totes or something. And then they go out there, which is kind of
Wow.
cool. Cause like, I don't have that thing in my brain where it's like, I don't know the solution for this. I'll throw everything up there.
Yeah. I wish, but like, what do they do with like a junk drawer? Like, I have to be there and being like, that's trash, you know? So
Yeah,
I might as well
they
just
do.
it.
And I think that they will sit there and go through your actual clothes with you.
Yeah, but then it's like, okay, at that point, I might as well do it. Because
No,
my thing
but
is
you
like, I
won't.
just
That's
don't
the
want to
thing
be
is,
involved
you
at
won't.
all.
You won't.
I just don't want to do like the hurdle for me is being involved in the process in any way. So it's like, if I'm going to have to be involved in the process by being like, I want that, I don't want that, then I might as well just do it myself.
No, this is why. No, this is you need that catalyst to help you. You need that like extra hand. I promise you, because they've done it 100 times. They walk you through it, and they like are so clocked in at work. They're working, you know, that they're like, okay, this is my client now. Just the same way like a therapist would. Like, yeah, I could I could work through things myself at my house. I'm not going to. I'm gonna get on my phone. You know, you wouldn't sit there and go through your closet.
Do they take everything with them, all the junk?
They donate it. Yeah. They have. Yeah. Did I tell you what happened the other day before I got out of my basement apartment?
No?
I have my little pill bottle with my anxiety medication, the as needed anxiety medication. And in it are 3 Adderalls that someone gave me a long time ago that I've just like had on my person just in case I ever like needed it. Cause like they said that it helps obviously with ADHD, but also like anxiety because you do
Adderall makes my anxiety so much worse.
Really?
Yes. I think that's a known thing.
So like, this is crazy what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
I took half. It was a 30 milligram. I don't know any
Half
of the.
is a lot. 15 milligrams is, I think, a lot of Adderall.
As someone who doesn't do
I take 5.
who doesn't do any and has not, I always say like, oh yeah, I did a little bit of Adderall in college. I put the extended release capsule into a bottle of water and would sip on that bottle of water all day. And like, so it never worked because it's a capsule and it would like be extended release. That's how it works in your body. They were like, you probably never even, so this was essentially my first time doing Adderall. I took half. I took it at like 10 a.m. to start going through all my boxes. Brooke,
I'm like scared.
6 p.m. I had sat down, gone through like my junk boxes. I donated like half of my stuff. I talked about this in the bonus last week when you were on the train, and genuinely got rid of an entire apartment worth of things. And that's what made me so disgusted with like how much I've accumulated, how much stuff
Yeah.
I've accumulated and have moved with. So I donated all that, Salvation Army. And then, but by the time it was 5 p.m., Brooke, I had to go smoke a cigarette. I don't smoke cigarettes.
Why did you, what?
To like chill out.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because I was like tweaking. And I texted my friends. I was like, did I do this wrong? Like, this isn't right. And they were like, you took 15 milligrams of Adderall? And I was like, yes. They were like, you don't take Adderall. Like, you can't do that. You should have taken like 2.5. So lesson learned. But I did have the most productive day of my life.
That's amazing.
It was amazing.
But scary too. So please be
It
careful.
was definitely scary. I'm never doing it again. But that was like a productive day.
Yeah.
And now
Adderall's
I'm
kind
just
of like a
gonna
miracle
have-
drug vibe.
What?
I said Adderall's like a miracle drug vibe.
Adderall is genuinely
for
meth.
people that
So
need
like
it,
I
yeah.
can't. That like freaked
It's
me
crazy.
out. Like I was literally
It is.
I want this to be over. I want this to be
Yeah.
over. I want this to be over. But it's a productive day. My apartment's gonna be all put together and nice, and then my parents will come and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so
Wow.
put together. It's so good." But it's not like that.
I need to be put together.
To be honest,
It just sucks because like my cats have completely destroyed my entire apartment. Like my curtains are hanging out of the wall. My couch is a disaster. My rug is all clawed up, and I'm just like, so what's the point of even like doing anything?
it's crazy. We've come so far, and we don't have like cat-resistant couches and like
know.
carpets.
It's so bad.
Huh?
Like
Free idea. Wow.
there are some. I need to replace my rugs and chairs.
You can put up that thing on the side of your. Is it the
Do
side?
you think that I have like scratchers on one side of my couch?
They want
tape?
they want what
I
they
have
can't
tape. I know
have.
they
They want
do.
what they
It's
can't
so-
have.
It's Jonathan's second birthday today.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
Happy birthday, my lovey.
Oh, I want to do some TV. We have like 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
I want to do some TV.
Me
So
too.
I think the first thing. Well, actually, let me close my loop.
Close it.
The book I was thinking of, where they were like tossing babies into a whale or whatever. Well, not whale. Well, was The Giver.
I've never read The Giver.
I don't remember the premise at all. A lot of people like came into my DMs. They were like, "It's The Giver." It got banned from my school because
Yeah,
someone.
The Giver is a banned book,
Yeah,
which is
I was really. I remember
Crazy.
being really interested in The Giver. Don't hold me to that because I don't remember what it was about.
I wish I had read that one.
It
I
was-
remember we had the choice to read The Giver or The City of Ember. Did you ever have to read that?
I did,
And I read
yeah.
The City of Ember.
I don't remember what the City of Ember.
Want me to tell you?
Yeah,
it's
tell me
kind
what-
of like a cool concept.
Yeah.
I think it's the one where they're like, they just find out at the end they've been living underground the whole time,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And you're kind of like,
And there were
"Oh,
like
shit."
layers of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe I should read The Giver.
I would reread The Giver with you.
Should
Do you want
we?
to?
I'm so
like,
stressed about
I have 20 pages left of your book still.
Damn, that's a slog for you to get through, huh?
Okay, so my first thing in TV
Okay.
was that Not Suitable for Work got canceled off Hulu. But did you see that?
I just saw that. That
But-
doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I was thinking about it on the way because I saw it this morning. And then you look at the comments on all these posts and it's like, what the heck? Like, why is this off of what? Like Hulu, you messed up so bad. Hulu didn't produce Not Suitable for Work. Like Mindy Kaling produced it with Warner Brothers. So like Hulu was just licensing it. So it's gonna go somewhere else. It's not like canceled. They keep wording it as canceled, but it's fully not canceled.
Oh.
No, it had great ratings. Well,
Well,
not-
Mindy posted kind of like a goodbye to it.
I don't think so.
So I do think
I think they're gonna shop it around. That's
I don't know how it works.
I think that now it's just it's been released from Hulu for whatever because they don't own the rights. But I don't. Warner Brothers, I guess, could go to like Disney Plus. I don't remember who bought who. There's something like that. But I don't think it's over. That's my because it was a great show. People that like Not Suitable for Work like were riding and dying for Not Suitable for Work.
No, I haven't watched it yet, but I'm excited to, and I've heard nothing but good things.
I have watched one episode and I really liked it.
Yeah.
But I really liked it because there was skin in the game. Jack's in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, Will Angus is in it. I was like, good.
I still need to watch.
Well,
Really hard for me to watch new TV.
it's like so weird. What's being like picked up and then like that being dropped from Hulu? I'm like, oh, interesting choices being made. There must be so much going on behind the scenes because there's so much TV coming out. I have a lot of like things.
What
to
other
watch.
TV is coming out?
I'll tell you. There's a lot. Well, one, Roku released an all AI TV channel that's all
No.
Banana Lena and like Zoomba Doompa.
Like
what's
Libby Lupa?
Libby Lupa, who I love, but I can't. I'm not allowed to love. But like
No.
when she comes across my desk, I'm like, this bitch.
It's so hard when no, I can't. I don't even want to get into it.
No, don't. I mean,
But
don't.
like,
It's complete and utter slop. Like it
it's
is.
slop.
It's disgusting. They created an all AI channel that is all that. Could you imagine sitting there and like watching that on your TV? Like that is so, and it's only interrupted by AI ads.
It's crazy.
That's genuinely from what's that movie where they're rolling around on the spaceship in their chairs with the TV in front of them?
The movie where they're rolling around
WALL-E.
on the spaceship. I don't think I've ever seen Wally.
Oh wow, I haven't either.
No.
Only the
How'd
meme.
you know about that scene?
Just like when they're like I remember them being on a spaceship and everyone just has a you're behind it. You're watching something you're not really like interacting. You're just watching stuff. It's like slop. They're just like feeding your brain stuff. I'm back to like bringing my phone in the shower, which is really upsetting to me.
I can't even talk about what's happening with my phone and like the way it's ruining my life.
I'm going to repost that thing of me feeling like wholesome when I go to the movies. Like that being like,
oh, when I
touched
can
grass.
put my phone down to watch a movie or a show, I'm like, good job, Brooke.
That's just
Very good job, sweetheart. You're doing amazing. I can't do it though.
Bars real
it's
low.
So sick. It is such an addiction that I genuinely believe I would benefit from some sort of program. And I'm not kidding. I think I should go away.
Do you brick your phone? You do. You have brick.
I'm so addicted to my phone that I can't even walk to the fridge to brick it or lock it in my box because like I can't.
Put it in your crack.
I could try putting it in my crack, but I did leave it home yesterday, which like
what'd you do? Where'd you go?
I went to write at a cafe, but like, hi, my
laptop.
iMessage was on my laptop.
Yeah, I know,
so
I
like,
was gonna say.
I was like, it's just like I'm sick, and like it's really, really getting in the way of like my ability to write.
I was talking to someone on Friday. Well, we were like all chatting at dinner about the iPod and how quickly in 3 years, the iPod became the iPhone. We had the iPod Nano and then there was like Shuffle,
3 years?
This.
What about from like the start of that chunky?
The big chunk ass? That was a brick.
Yeah, but how long between Chunker and iPhone was it?
I think it was
like 10 years.
Was it? Can we look it up? I'm curious. I know that it was like
when did
2007 the iPod Touch or something came out in 2007. Or maybe that was the first iPhone.
iPod. Yeah, when did the first iPod come out? Okay, first
2001.
iPod, 2001.
Oh my gosh.
When did the iPhone come
November 10th. Wow. Not to bring up 9/11 again because they did not like that, but they came out right after 9/11. Okay, so 6 years. That's really crazy. Because I remember my dad getting an iPod Touch and I would bring it to school because he wouldn't like use it. He'd just, I don't even know, he would put it on his arm sleeve to work out in, which is really funny to think about. It's huge. Like, do you imagine me putting my phone on my arm to go on a run?
Yeah. It looks like
oh my God, I hold it and I go on a run. That's worse. Okay. But I would bring it to school and people were like, is that the iPhone? I'm like, yeah. Back up.
Oh, I am itching to download Temple Run.
Good times back there. That was good times back there.
GTs.
Yeah.
And I still play 2048.
I know. I played on the plane a lot.
It's really fun.
Okay, more TV because I'm gonna pee my pants in about.
Okay.
I have 6 minutes before I pee my pants.
Well, I can talk about. You can go pee, and I can talk about the movies that I watched.
Okay, do that, and then I have a lot of TV stuff.
Okay. First movie that I watched was Backrooms, and there was not even like if someone had let me know what it was about before I had watched it, I would have known that there wasn't even a 1% chance of me even starting to think about understanding that. But yeah, I really that's the perfect example of a film that is just like above my pay grade. Like the ending, I was like, what? It was very much one of those where I had to Google what was Backrooms. So that was that for me. That was that experience. And yeah, I guess that's kind of all I have to say on Backrooms. I really didn't get it. But no one is surprised by that. Now, I also saw Don't Say Good Luck on Netflix, which is the Sonny Sandler movie. And I have not cried that much in a really, really long time. Like that felt really, really, really good to cry. It is such a good movie. Classic, coming of age. Feel good is not the right word, but just like in your feelings. And they are putting on a school play and they're putting on Waitress. And to me, that was really amazing. And I loved that. And if we have similar tastes, then I think that you'll like that as well. What else did I watch? That's actually all I watched. But thank you for listening. And I'm also reading this book, called Fruit Fly, which is like the book of August, and you can't buy it anywhere. It's completely sold out everywhere. I had to get it on my Kindle. And it's a British book about this author who has really bad writer's block, and she Googled how to write a bestseller, and basically it was like, you need to go gay and sad. So she downloads Grindr, of course, to get like kind of method with it. And she finds this guy whose life is pretty gay and pretty sad, and basically like begins to exploit it. It's really interesting. I'm not sure where it's going. It's one of those books where like something's amiss, like there's something more than meets the eye here, but you're kind of waiting for the twist, and I'm not like sure what it's going to be. But it's also so British that I kind of like it's almost another language entirely. But I'm enjoying it, and I'll let you know how it goes. I'm 60% through. Everyone that I follow and trust has given it 5 stars. I would say I'm at a solid 4 right now, depending on how it's going to end, which is good because I've been in kind of a reading slump. So I have high hopes for Fruit Fly.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, I heard about that.
Did you?
Yeah.
How? Through my story?
No. I like saw something like a TikTok or something about him writing it about the woman that stalks the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, it seems really interesting. It seems depressing.
I can't.
Have you started it?
I'm 60% through.
Wow. Don't tell me anything. I don't know if I'm going to read it.
But like, I kind of depends on how it's going to end. Like, I really, you're going to read it?
I don't know. I haven't decided, but don't tell me because I might.
I don't know anything really, but it's definitely intriguing. That's what I'll say about that.
Well, cool. I'll look into it. I have a couple more things.
Okay.
One, The Gentleman season 2 comes out on September 3rd. That's one of my favorite shows. It's been one of my favorite shows. Very outspoken. Meghan Markle was cast.
Didn't they move back to England?
They're moving back. I was never subscribed to their news and whatever happened with them here or there. I do know that they had the huge podcast deal, and I was like, well, that's not fair. That's like everyone's gonna listen to that. And then like they did one episode, and then I think it fell through, and then they had the Netflix show, and they were like exposing everything, and then like I don't even know what happened with that. But then she was cast in The Gentleman season 2, and I was like, oh, that's like interesting. The outroar from the UK was so overwhelming. They dropped her from the cast.
Why have I not seen anything about this?
Let me read the thing. So Meghan Markle dropped from Gentleman. It's like a Guy Ritchie TV show. It's obviously a big one. No longer under consideration for, I think she got the role.
Consideration.
She got the role.
Okay.
News broke that Meghan was in early or advanced discussions to join the 3rd season of Guy Ritchie's Netflix. It's second. Okay, this is like a dumbass like review. Okay. According to blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Do you feel like this could be fake news?
Was set to appear in the series The Gentleman, but the casting was withdrawn. The backlash from the UK was so intense it became untenable to go forward. This does not bode well for Meghan's acting comeback in the UK. More to come.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is The Gentleman a UK-based show?
It's very British, so it must be. But is Guy Ritchie British?
I have never heard of Guy Ritchie.
The role would have marked Markle's most significant acting project since leaving Suits in 2018. I mean, it's huge. I don't obviously know a single other person that's watching the show, but I am pushing it so hard on everybody.
Yeah.
Just because I love the rich people TV shows where they're doing rich people stuff and they're shooting skeet in their front yard and they all drive Range Rovers. The little clay discs.
Oh yeah.
Clay pigeons. You go, pull. They throw them. I'm pretty good at shooting skeet.
I didn't know you shot skeet.
Yeah. Short barrel shotgun.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
With a gun in my purse.
Couple things. One, your ears might perk up right here.
Okay.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I know.
And Joe Keery are performing Other Desert Cities coming very soon. Broadway?
Mm-hmm.
How fabulous is that?
I don't know if it's on or off.
I think it's on.
I think it's on.
It's too big to.
You know, the only play I've ever seen is Oh Mary. Like, I don't like plays. I like musicals. So, but I'm definitely willing to give it a shot.
I want to go see
for
it.
Sure, in the name of art and theater.
If you will go, I want to go see it.
Yeah, of course. I'll be in New York for a chunk in October.
Me too. Wonderful. Two quick things. These are things that I want to be in the main because they're going to be developing. So I just want one conversation I wanted to have with you. You watched 5 Star Weekend.
I watched half of it.
And it was deplorable.
I couldn't get through it.
So
to me,
I've seen all these billboards. I'm like, they're still advertising this because there's a new one called Spa Weekend, and it is 4 or 5 women. Okay, so hang on, and they're all very.
Spa Weekend's a movie.
Okay, so 5 Star Weekend was a
limited series, yeah.
That had Jennifer Garner, Chloe Sevigny, I don't know how to say, Gemma Chan, Regina Hall, Judy Greer. Okay, and Darcy Carden, and Spa Weekend, and this seems like the one that I would like out of not to put them against each other, but they're so similarly. Leslie Mann, Isla Fisher, Anna Faris, and Michelle Buteau.
Yeah.
Like that sounds.
I think that's more comedy.
That sounds so. Was
5 Star Weekend is a drama.
Comedy?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Whatever.
Yeah.
I thought that they were like, oh, you guys want to do a comedy? We're back.
No.
Okay, the next one. This is not a show, but I'm gonna sit down with this one for a little bit and throw a little one-sheeter over to the team. Did you see there's a fraternity that just got turned in because part of their hazing process for Rush pledging was they were having them sell cocaine?
No, I didn't see that.
Can we type in, let's see what they're calling it. They're calling it like Pledge Cabar. What's it called? Let me see. Pablo Escobar fraternities. Can I just read? I just want to read really. It's Penn State. Inside the Penn State frat house drug ring, cocaine and Molly fueled parties, secret dealing rooms, and brutal hazing. So they were like, there was like 12 dudes that were like fully running a drug ring as part of their process. 13 members of Sigma Chi and Delta Epsilon fraternities were arrested last week over alleged wide-scale dealing and distribution of drugs by federal authorities. Brooke, would you not watch this? I would sit down and watch this whole thing. This is fabulous TV.
I know. It's fabulous TV, and it's so crazy to me that it's like, but it is real life. Like that there are 12 people willing to engage in this.
Will you scroll up a little bit?
You just never know what's going on right
to that paragraph above
below your nose.
However, those who studied with him said cocaine use and MDMA fueled end of semester parties were well known at the $21,000 a year school where the fall semester started Monday. It's not a Penn State frat without fight song remixed into the most random song. Okay. Kind of.
Which one's MDMA?
Molly.
Be careful, everyone. If you're on an SSRI,
you might get serotonin.
You might get serotonin syndrome.
It barely scratches the surface of what's going on. It's part of the culture at Penn State. It was normal to take cocaine at these parties, especially with freshman boys who wanted to impress their brothers and talk to girls. Oh, no one loves chatting more to a young man than a freshman girl talking to a freshman guy that's high off coke. I bet that's an amazing experience. To me, it felt like they were offering it to everyone at the party. You'd look around and there would be people snorting lines of cocaine around you. It was so normalized. I need to watch this show.
If I saw anyone snorting cocaine in college, I would have flown home.
Google, like, how much to overdose?
I would have been beside myself, horrified.
Students pledging in 2023 were made to package the drugs into half-gram bags for sale, according to court documents. One of the young men forced to take part had a relative who graduated but was part of Sigma Chi, the Post has learned. Just fabulous television that's happening here right before us, and it was in real time, like based on true stories. Do you not get chills when it's like based on true events?
Yeah, I do.
Fabulous. Well, watch this space, and that's kind of all I have that I wanted to fit in here. And some of it was kind of a nothing burger, but what are you gonna do? There's one really good one, Brothers on Apple TV with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. That's coming out pretty soon, which is just like, that's really great. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but super fun.
Watch this space.
Watch the space. Okay, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the bonus.
See ya.
Bless you.
This week on Close Friends.
Does Harlem Shake is ice cream?
Shake, split, cone, scoop.
no
When is the
activity
last
in it
time
now.
they posted on their Instagram?
100 weeks. No, they're going under.
I'm like a Make-A-Wish kid here.
I went to the bathroom over 100 times.
That's when you need to start smoking cigarettes.
Dolly Parton died.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.